which is some Power Beat Pros. Let's get some of these tested. Like I said, this is it's a lengthy process. Yeah, it's you know, and I guess I'm adding a little bit of review in there for you too. That kind of makes it a little bit more interesting because it's kind of really not all that exciting, just sitting there testing stuff all day. And keep in mind if you're a reseller, but that's actually what you have to go through. You have to really sit there testing stuff all day. And you're like, that's before you can listen, because a lot of times on unboxings, all you really hear is, these are going to sell for 150, and we'll get these listed. We'll have to list them and such. But you got to do all the testing and charging and testing. Testing also means that you have to test power supply. I mean, you have to test the charging. Does it charge? Because if you send them, you don't charge them. You have to go through the whole process. And I'm kind of like missing a few things as far as so I'm gonna hold this button here and let it pulsate a little bit. And as you can see on my Apple's device is popping up right there on them, so I'm gonna hit connect. So let that connect, and we'll see what we get here. I don't need none of that, not now. And then that's what we get right there. So it does it for these, but it didn't do it for my AirPods. So I'll figure out, like I said, I want to figure that out myself. I do want to figure that out. I definitely don't want to have a swap-a-roo or switch, you know, swap there. And I definitely don't want to be selling no fake ones. So we'll check it. Let's check our sound here. We got sound there. Get some volume up here. Oops, got off my whole device here. Okay, we got extra volumes on here. And I've noticed with so many fake AirPods on the market, a lot of people are turning to Apple Beats by Dre, Power Beats Pro, but they make these fake too as well. Go back in and get the volume, the sound, go back in. Okay. Pause everything. You check the functions. You check all your features to make sure your buttons are working right. So these sound good. Power Beat Pros. So that's great. One of the things you can notice about Power Beat Pros is with some of the clones is when you shake them, you can hear the rattling inside of the casing, and with the fake ones, but there wasn't no rattle there. All right, so let's check the inbox contents. See what we got here. We got the charging cable and the ear gel, the ear tips in there, so they're in there. Manual is missing, but everything else is in there. There's another thing Apple could work on with their Power Beat Pros is this little cardboard piece here always disconnects sometimes, which is supposed to keep the actual case, the actual charging case kind of, you know, over the level in a sense. So these appear to be working as intended. We have to check the mic as well as the charging port, and then check further the cosmetic condition. So that's a good sign there. Now, here's a device, here's a model here. These are just your Samsung Galaxy Buds. These guys here, they don't like to work a lot, honestly. They really don't. We don't have the best success, you know, with these particular models, no matter who we buy them from. But I'm hoping that's going to be different this time. So we'll see what's going on right quick. So they look like that. And let's get them out of the box. This is upside down. Accessories there. Looks very intact. So who knows, we might have a good thing there. So this is what I have to do all night, every day, You have to test items, right? So we're testing items, we're listing items, we're inspecting items. These need to be charged, so I'm gonna give them a little charge right quick. We're listing item, type C charger there. We're inspecting, we're listing items, we're sourcing, we're checking auctions. It's like by the time you look up, it's already late. It's already late, and it's like, what have I got done today? You know, that's why I was asking myself today. I can tell this model's from Best Buy because it has a sticker on it. They all put their little tags on there, little stickers. Best Buy and Walmart, they all put their stuff on there. It's a charger, Type C charger that's supposed to go in this box here. That is a silver model. And you got to make sure all your accessories in there. The thing about some of the true wireless and Bluetooth all together headphones is a lot of people are really picky about their charging cables. We had a person that ordered some of the Sony headphones from us just last week, and he said, hey, the charging case wasn't in there. I want an original Sony charging case. I don't want no generic. That ain't gonna work for me. And I think we get people who buy stuff just to resell, you know. So I think he was one of those types because he wanted the actual original charging case that comes with it, so that he could, so everything could look intact. So we have those lights coming on, and we'll see if we get actual, if we get this pop up there. As I charge this, as we do, we got something happening there. I'll hit the connect. Then I'll put them in my ear. Let me pause this here. Put them in my ear, right quick, and hold it. Now these are dirty. These are dirty, so I'm just not gonna willingly stick those in my ear, right? So change those right quick, because that won't work for me. Really dirty. So what I normally do is, let me show you another thing I normally do. Stick these back on here. What I normally do is I have some wipes that we normally use too. But in this case, I'm just going to use some alcohol right quick. But I have some wipes that I use too. And I also use something like this here. I have a little tack, just a little tack to get stuff out with. Get stuff out of there with. Just tack. Because before you sell them, unless you're going to specify to your customer that the ear tips are unrefurbished, unclean, that you're going to tell them that they're dirty, just straight out they're dirty. There's no attempts of refurbishing, there's no attempts of cleaning. They're sold as is. Because if you sell something that looks good on the cosmetic, but you ain't checked the inner ear tip that goes in the ear, that customer is going to automatically send you a bad review or negative feedback or something like that, because they're going to say that they came dirty and filthy, and they're going to probably they're going to probably keep them. For the most part, if they got a good price, they'll keep them. Not if they're considered open box, or if you start to sell them as like new or something, or even excellent condition. They're probably going to return them because they probably paid a good price for them. But I'm going to grab my little wipes right quick, my little sanitizing wipes, infected wipes or whatever you call them, and so I can clean those before I stick them in my ear. There, you getting it done? All right, there. All right, what we looking like on time here? All right. So it's going to be pretty lengthy video, of course. So it's a pretty lengthy video. I've been at this for over an hour now. So now these are just some antibacterial disinfectant wipes, something like that, and antibacterial wipes that I'll use. Cause even though after I'm done with testing stuff, you get in the shower so you clean your ears and stuff like that. But even in the process, I don't like to just be sticking nothing in my ear like that. That's dirty. So let's get that done. And you get that a lot with customer returns. You get people that return stuff that you're like, no wonder you return them. You thought they didn't work because you clogged them up because you don't wipe your ears. So you get that a lot. But as I was saying, you have to check that. You have to test that. You have to check that because if you forget to do that, any item you send out, you want to have confidence that you've actually done the right thing with them. That's why you have to check stuff and test stuff and be familiar with stuff. But there are some times that you don't know if you put the charger in there, as I was saying in one video. You don't know if you put the charger in there or what. So let's let this guy pop up right quick. If he doesn't mind. Might have to close it back again. Maybe I didn't have it closed enough. But yeah, it's a lengthy process here. Just one of these little stickers to get this little black stuff here out. And all this little dirt here. Close her up. But it is a lengthy process here. And that's where your money is at, testing that stuff, because the thing about testing it shows what condition it's in, and that just shows how much you can make off of it. The better the condition, the better your margin of profit. You know, even though things can sell as broke, you want to be able to have, you know, the better cosmetic condition, whether it's the box or if it's the actual product itself. Close that again. All right, it's like I cleaned them now. It won't work now. It's amazing. So let's get this going here. I'm just gonna probably take the next route and just let it pop up right quick as I look for another product. Next on the list is going to be, there they are right there. Let's get them in my ear now. Right side, left side. Put them in, hold the button. Alrighty. There we go. And they got the beep, and we got them looking for them now. So, but it's clockwork. It's what you got to do. It's what you got to do. Next. This is the process you do testing stuff. You go through it. So, as you can see with the Samsung Buds, you'll get an indication up in here whether the left and the right is on and working. If you have up there, if you have only one of those lights orange up there, then it's only one working. And a lot of times if you push and you hold those buttons and it does not connect automatically, then that means it's probably messed up with the sensor somewhere in there, and it's not going to function. Okay, the right side, I'm going to make my right side my up volume there. And then we'll get some music playing. So what I'm hearing right now, I'm going to look at this again. I have the left side and the right side, 20% each battery life, but I have no sound out of my right side. I'll push my right side function button. It actually is, I think it's rolling up. It's fully up. And no sound out of the right side. So, no sound in the right earbud, but I have a light. I have both of my lights on, which is normally a good indicator, but both of them are not on. I need to get this Apple back on the charger too while he's waiting for his next victim. Yeah. But anyway, so both of those is not working, but I can sell the left earbud if the right one is in fact not working. I can sell the left earbud by itself for about $20 to $25, and then I can sell the charging case also for about $20 to $30 by itself. And then the right one, I can actually sell it in a lot as for parts are not working when I get enough of them together. So far this one is not working. And so you know, I don't know if I necessarily need to do more extensive on that. You know, sometimes I can charge it more, but I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily the case in that incident. My phone, the Apple phone, just said verifying update. Maybe it's updating. So yeah, it's actually restarted, so it is updating. So maybe we can get the AirPods to actually do what they're supposed to do. So this charger back in here. So he's not working right, so I'm gonna set him to the side. So it's our first one of those, as I was saying, that did not come through for us. Let's grab this guy here. He has a charge now. Let's see if he'll go. Got some power out of it. That's good. Black case one. Let's see if he'll pop up. Wait till he pops up. There he is. Let's take him and put him in the ears. Let's make sure he ain't got all that yuck on it like the other one. This one looks much better. It's really looks clean. Put him in there. We push and hold. Got it going there. I heard the beeping. I got sound out of both ears on this one. I don't recognize if I had sound out of both ears on the other one when I did that. I'm not sure. I did not. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I took for granted that it did it. We're all set on here. As soon as it finishes, it'll do something. Left and the right side. I do see in my camera view, my back camera lens, that the left side is on. Let's touchpad. Volume up is already set for that one. Let's get to some music and see what we got. We got both of these working on here. That is a good thing. Let's test the volume. Press and hold the right side, volume up. These do sound much better than the Samsung Live earbuds. Much better. But remember, these are in the ear, whereas the Samsung Galaxy Live buds are more like on the ear in a sense. They don't go in the eardrum, in the inner. So these are working. Pause. The touchpad is working on that ear, and the touchpad is working on this ear. Only thing left to do, we know that the item charges because we charged it up. The only thing we're left to do is before we send them out, before we would send something out, we'd make sure that the call volume is good on them. And most of the time, your mics are always good on your devices. The mics don't really are not something that really like go out. And then mics vary from phone to phone as far as the quality of them. So we're good on that one. As you see, my Apple phone is updating. So that's cool. Maybe it'll get the update now. We can get back to business as usual. Next thing I want to test is I want to test some these here, which are I might have one out of the bag, but we got several other bottles over here we're going to get to. But this is what I'll be doing for the next couple of hours. I've already been doing it for an hour with you guys. But I figured, orange, beautiful. Beautiful. I have not had this color yet. So I'm going to put him on a charger. We don't hear no shake. That's a good indication that they're genuine. Another way to tell if they're really not is to look at the logo, the B there. And it should not be a real deep one. It should be more like a shiny, just like a mirror kind, and it is. That's good. So we're gonna give her some juice. Give her some juice. Charge her up. Takes an Apple charge, and we do have the light on. Light does come on. We put the charger in there, so hopefully it's working. That one there, because it's that color, I can probably sell it for more than $150. Probably can sell it for $165, $170. So let's go to the next one. So no sense in running. I have several models over here. These are Sony right here that I actually need to test as well. the good thing about having a variety, especially even online or at the market, flea market where I sell at, is having that variety gives customers choices. You know, it gives them more of their personalized, you know, preference. You know, uh, just like Carmen really likes the Galaxy Buds. She likes that style, so she's probably going to convert from Apple to the Samsung Buds. But she was saying something earlier about she's afraid of the size or something like that, which I didn't really get to finish talking with her what she meant by that. But let's get some of these Sonys. These are your Sony 1000 MX3s, I think. Yeah, true wireless. Sony. They're actually, you have this model here. You have this model here, the Sony MX3 noise canceling headphones over the ears, and then you have the true wireless, same model in the wireless form. Really a big casing, but it feels smooth to the touch. When you open it up, I don't know if that one has any juice or not. I'll put it on a charge. If it doesn't, it might have a way. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes you can close the case and you can get it to ignite or power up, and then that's what it looks like right there once you get it like that. So the other one is doesn't have a charge. So Android is a Type C, so I'll put him on the charger while I mess with this other one. And as you can see, he's charged a little bit there now. Let's get him charged up and we'll see what we're working with. And then let's go with this one now. Sony. These are really good ones, very good ones. To be honest, Sony, you know, Apple just came out with some over-the-ear headphones for about anywhere between $500 to $700, I guess. And I watched a review on them, and I can't wait to get some in. But Apple's really trying to. They did that to try to compete with Sony noise canceling headphones, because this brand here, and Sony has a couple of more brands that are really expensive, that are really good. And I'm not talking about your studio models, you know, that they can go up as high as, you know, $2,000-$3,000 for a pair of headphones. But just for everyday listening, you know, everyday ordinary listening for sound quality and just, you know, something to, you know, just to beat to. Sony's really good, so Apple's trying to get in, push in on that market there. So let's see how we get these paired up. Normally with Sony, some of them you just hold the left side and then you pair it, and then the right side follows once you take it out the case. With these, I don't know. It's been a while since I've had a few of these. So I'm rusty with them. I mean, it's been a good year or so. So, like I said, when you got so many different brands of true wireless headphones, you get lost in the shuffle, in the mix there, because you don't know, you know, what you actually got to do to make them work. So I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna take the left one out of the case and try that first. See if that does it. And I'm going to see if that one does it first. But maybe I should have took them both out of the case. Now my phone just did something. No, actually it didn't. But I thought I heard something. That's my Apple phone that did that. So let's see what we got here. And I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up. I'm gonna test a few more items, and then I'm gonna get in the trenches and get busy here. So that didn't do anything. So let me go to let me put this back in here right quick and close it up. And of course, these were out of the box, and I don't think I have any in the packaging, original packaging. Sony always sounds good. Matter of fact, I have another brand of Sony's. This one right here. I have a couple of those, and this model here, the Sony. This was the 750 SP750 Sony. Just kind of like looks like that there. You kind of turn that little knob right there, and that's what they look like. Little bitty earbuds like that. They're bulky in the ear, to be honest. They're not the best fit. I have one of them on, and I don't think the other one is on as far as. But what I'll do is I'll put this on the charger while I'm waiting on an Android charger. Get me a fast charger here and put him on a charger. They actually sound really, really good. Really, really good. I think overall though, if you ask me, Bose has theirs. And Bose probably sounds better than all of them. You probably include Apple. At least we know the bass is much better. It's much thicker. Alright, so here's another one here. Let's see, this is a Sony SP. It's actually in the wrong bag because the bag says clips. Ear head, whatever. It's not clips in there for sure. It's a Sony's. So this is probably damaged because the casing shouldn't look like that. That little holes you see down there or whatever, that shouldn't look like that. I do have an extra case, but we'll see if this is working or not because you can sell at the flea market. You know, only probably can get $30 or $40 for it, maybe. Yeah, if that much, would it not? If it's not like it should be as far as cosmetically. But let's see if we can get it charged up here. When you put it in the charge, you want to make sure on this one that both of the earbuds is lighting up and charging. Make sure you got it in the case right. And on this one, I can see, I don't know if you can see both of those lights in there anywhere. You probably can, you probably cannot. And then on the back side too, there's a light on the back side too. So he's charging. But this one here, there's no light indicating a charge. This one, no light on. So let's try another cable. Try another cable here and put that in there. And this is the process you go through. You sit there, you get the product, and piece by piece. And it gets when you have a lot, I'm talking about pallets of inventory, that can get so you can look at it as a whole as rather than opposed to knocking it out just one piece at a time, and you know, bringing that overwhelming looking inventory, monstrous of inventory that you got to test, and you know, that you got to get listed. I mean, it does that to you. Okay, so I'm gonna take it out, and put it in the charger that we know is working on this one. Put him in there, and I still do not have a light on, but I do have another case. So we'll find out if the case is actually messed up, because the case is it has been broken, because you shouldn't have those holes that we saw there. But the earbuds might be